Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video, we're gonna walk through how to sing You Say by Lauren Daigle. We recently did a cover, it was an updated cover for our channel, and I wanted to walk through this song with you guys because guess what? It's really, really hard to sing.
When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe, oh, I believe.
This is a song that we sing at church. This is a song that I've sung at gigs. It's just a really great song. It's awesome. We love the words, but we also really love like the powerhouse nature of it. So I wanted to give you guys some tips. I want to walk through it with you. So let's get started. Lauren Daigle sings this in the key of F. I move it up to the key of G because it's just a little bit low for me. So make sure that you pick a key that fits nicely with your voice. So today we're going to be singing it in G. So the first thing I want to talk about with this song is breathing. It's the first thing I want to talk about with any song you approach. Breathing is so important, but especially in this song. These phrases are super long, so you have to make a choice. Am I going to sing it in one breath? Am I going to breathe in the middle? Where does it make sense? I need to make sure my breaths are intentional. So if we just look at the first few lines, let's see how it goes. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. That's a long phrase. So decide, can I do that in one breath? If not, decide where should I breathe? Let's sing the second one. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. That one's even harder because it ends on this super low note. So you have a few choices with that. Again, decide if you want to do that in one breath. Decide, am I going to breathe before that low note? Also decide, am I going to sing that low note? There are no rules here. You guys are doing a cover. You do whatever you want. If you don't want to sing that low note, you could go, every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. I already ran out of breath, see? Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again of who I am because I need to know. Ooh, oh. Now you have to make a choice. That's a huge leap. Let's think of how far that is. For me, that's a low E. So then after that, you jump from that low E to an F sharp up the octave. It's not like that F sharp is high in your register, most likely, but it's still a huge gap. So after that low note, you have to prepare yourself mentally to jump higher than an octave to an F sharp. So let's practice that. Remind me once again of who I am because I need to know. Ooh, oh, and you say I am loved. So my choice would be to sing that first chorus in head voice. You can do that to save your voice. You can do that to create dynamics. There's so many reasons that you might want to choose to do that. I chose to do it because I feel like this song gets a little repetitive. I also feel like this song could be a little difficult on my voice. So if I want to save that kind of meat for later in the piece, then I'm going to use my head voice here because it's kind of gentle, kind of soft. We're just getting started, and it helps you a little bit too with that jump. So here's what that sounds like. Because I need to know. Ooh, oh, and you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. All my head voice. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. Nice. So I would use my head voice for that first chorus just to kind of introduce the melody and also help build up to the bigger parts of this piece. So then you sing that chorus and then you're going into the second verse. So the cool thing about this second verse is it's half as long as the first one. So you don't have to worry about repetition this time, but you do want to maybe make a change. So at the end of the second verse, I usually change the melody a little bit just to kind of change it up, also kind of ramp up to this belting part that I like to take advantage of for the second chorus. So let's see how that sounds. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, and you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. So So what I have to do in this part of my voice is I kind of have to mix it. It's in a strange place where I can't really quite belt it all the way up there. So I bring a little bit of that up and I use my head voice, but I really try to use my air and my power to make it still a full sound. So let's hear what that sounds like. Ooh, oh, and you say I am loved. So I switch from a belt on that ooh, oh to my head voice as soon as I'm singing the words. Ooh, oh, and you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing, which is different than the first time I sang this chorus. You say I am loved. It's the same placement for me, but that mix brings that kind of power to it. Now let's get into the belt. I usually choose to switch to a belt when it says, oh, you say I am yours, because of that vowel and because of where that sits in my voice. So let's listen to that. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. Do you hear how I switch there? Let's try it one more time. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me, I believe. That's kind of like the power of this piece. It's difficult though. So what I would encourage you guys to do is to really find what vowels help you achieve that nice resonance and to bring that belt up into that place. For me, this is a little difficult because it sits right at my break. So what I do is I choose to really open up. I open up my vowels and I use a lot of air. That really helps me belt out this last chorus, which is like the show-stopping part of the song. If I'm singing this at a gig, it's the end of it. You only have to do it once. And then people leave thinking, oh my gosh, she's a really good belter. And I'm like, I only belted one chorus. But still, you guys, this is like the trick and the secret to singing songs like this. Don't belt it the whole time. Don't do that the whole time. It's also more interesting if you don't. So ultimately, I have 3 takeaways for how you guys can sing You Say better. The first one is to map out your breaths. These are long phrases. There are low notes. This is a wide range. So make sure you're intentional with where you're going to breathe. The second thing I would say is to figure out where the placement is in your voice for this song. For example, I used my head voice at the beginning and then I switched to a belt mix later in the piece. If you make a plan, then you'll be prepared and it'll also help you add dynamics to this song. And the last tip I have for you on this song is to just check out the range. This is a very large ranged piece and I want you guys to be prepared. So find one that fits your voice nicely. Again, like I said, you can change from head voice to chest voice to mix. All of that is perfectly fine, but find where it fits your voice best. Be sure to check out our cover of this song on our channel. I'll link it above. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this video was helpful for you. If it was, leave a comment below, hit that like button, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We make new videos every single week. I'm Malia from Chase and Melia, and we will see you guys next time.
I believe. Oh,